Jinder Mahal. You have to seal your fate. Challenging Randy Orton to a Punjabi jail. A Punjabi style match. You have to seal your fate, Jinder Mahal. You think by having the Singh brothers outside the ring so that if when Randy Orton gets out, that the Singh brothers will take care of him, and you will be able to climb both fences. But it will backfire on you. And Jinder Mahal, I told you that you would lose your WWE Championship belt. I told you that you would lose it within 2 months. And now, you challenge Randy Orton to a Punjabi style match with Jinder Mahal. It will backfire on you. What you have done, Jinder Mahal, you have done exactly what God wants you to do. And those demons that you will have outside the ring will not be able to help you. I told you that you would lose the belt, and not even the Singh brothers will be able to help you. Well, now you have sealed your fate with this Punjabi style in the cell match. You will lose, Jinder Mahal. And the Singh brothers will not be able to help you. What you think you will achieve will be your downfall. You may come in with the WWE Championship, but you will leave by yourself. You besmirched a man's family in front of him, and now Jinder Mahal. God will take the one thing that you cherish. You called yourself an idol last week. You said you were an idol and people should worship you. Jinder Mahal, your trinket is about to be taken away from you. God will show you. God will humble you. He will prove to you that you are not the Maharaja, but you are just a false god. Just like when Triple H thought he was the King of Kings. God sent his warriors down and he destroyed his kingdom. Destroyed his queen and put her in a porta potty. In the Connecticut dump. She sat upon her golden porta potty while you, Triple H, sat upon your decrepit throne. You would not give up without a fight, but you found out that you cannot defeat the one true God. And now Jinder Mahal, just like Triple H, who was defeated by a warrior that God sent down. A warrior that God sent down that not even if he were to break his leg, he would lose. God sent his warrior down, and with the strength of God, he tore down what was left of his kingdom, what was left of Triple H's kingdom, and he took his decrepit throne and made it into rubble. And there was, and so was the monument. As it reads, here lied the false king of kings' kingdom, which is now rubble, because the hand of God destroyed it. What was once a false kingdom, what was once a false throne, has been laid waste by the one true God. And right after that, I said, God told me that he would destroy his destroyer, and he did. Samoa Joe was destroyed by the same warrior that God had destroyed, a false king of kings. And now, Jinder Mahal, you call yourself a Maharaja. You call yourself an idol. But just like the prophets of Baal, who cut their wrists and chanted and yelled and screamed. But Baal did not help them. And then the prophet called down fire from heaven. He said, fill the flask, fill the cistern 5 times. Elijah said, fill it 5 times, and they did, and they poured water over the idol. And then Elijah called to the one true God and said, hear my cry, destroy this false idol, and God sent fire. And it not only consumed the idol, but it consumed every prophet of Baal, and they were killed. The Jinder Mahal. You have spoken falsely by calling yourself an idol. You have spoken falsely by telling the world that people should worship you, that you are the Maharaja. There is no Maharaja. There is only one true God. And he will send his warrior to defeat you. And the Singh brothers, your demons you think will help you, will not. But they will be decimated. For the warriors of God will be around the Punjabi cell. God will position his warriors around the cell, and if the Singh brothers try to get involved, if they try to get involved in Randy Orton, if they try to take out Randy Orton, God's warriors will take out the Singh brothers. It will truly be a one-on-one match. It will truly be God's warrior, one of God's warriors against the false idol, against the false prophet, against a false Maharaja. And in the end, like Baal, the false god will fall. And the warrior that God has sent to humble, to destroy, to make his kingdom rubble will stand tall. Hoist the WWE Championship above his head. And the angels in heaven will rejoice. And God's warriors will stand around the ring with their swords drawn, swords pointed up toward heaven, and they will rejoice with the warrior that God has sent down to humble you, Jinder Mahal. When you spoke your lies last week, Jinder Mahal, your fate was sealed. God will show you that you are not a Maharaja, whatever that is. God will show you that you are not an idol. God will show you that you are just a man who will be humbled by the hand of God and the warrior that he will send down. Now, as for you, Samoa Joe, you will not win either. What you did last week, Samoa Joe. I can't even call you Samoa Joe. I am ashamed to call you a Samoan. I will just call you Joe. Because what you did last week was a cowardly act. It was the act of a coward. It was the act of a chicken. It was the act of a desperate man. And Samoa Joe, you will not get the Kimura lock on Brock Lesnar. You didn't get the Kimura lock on him yesterday, and you will not get the Kimura lock on him. Samoa Joe, just like I, God's warrior, leave Satan's demons broken, bruised, battered, bloody, and beaten. Brock Lesnar will leave you broken, bruised, battered, and beaten. You will walk out the same way you walk in, Joe, with nothing. God sent one warrior to destroy you. You are not the destroyer. You are a minion. You are a minion of the false King of Kings. God humbled you once, Joe. You will be humbled. Okay. Braun Strowman. You will not win. You are the one who will be put into the ambulance and taken to the nearest hospital. Braun Strowman, you may be a monster, But God will give Roman Reigns the strength to defeat you. You, Braun Strowman, are nothing. You say you're a monster, and you say you're not done with Roman Reigns. Maybe it is Roman Reigns who is not done with you. I know God isn't done with you. So, Braun Strowman, you will not only face Roman Reigns, but you will face God's warriors. You will face the wrath of God. And the monster you say you are will truly be taken down. And the warriors that stand around the ring. God has taken the yard away from the Undertaker. And God has given it to Roman Reigns. And only God can take it away from him. You can't. No monster. No man. Only God can take the yard away from Roman Reigns. So Braun Strowman, prepare to face God's wrath. And prepare for the monster to be humble. Bray Wyatt. How many times do I have to tell you? You are not a god. You are a false god. And you do not have a wrath. Only the one true God has a wrath. And in great balls of fire. You will once again be humbled by God. God has taken Sister Abigail away from you. God has sent her back. God has sent her into hell where she belongs. God has kept her into hell. God has sealed her into hell where she belongs. She cannot come back. So now, Bray Wyatt, you say you are a god among men, but there is only one true God among men. Like Triple H, who was a false king. You are a false god. And the great balls of fire rape Bray Wyatt. Your fire will be extinguished again. Your fire, Bray Wyatt. You will be humbled. You will be broken, bruised, battered, and beaten. And you may come in. You will come in. You will leave like you came in, Bray Wyatt. And maybe you will be a little bit wiser. But you will be humbled. God will humble you. God will send his warrior, and he will humble your spirit. And you will go down by the wrath of God, Bray Wyatt. And God will show the world exactly what kind of false God you really are. You keep saying you're a God, but Satan has your mind confused. You are not a God, Bray Wyatt. You are nothing but a spoiled little child. Bray Wyatt. Just like God sent his warrior John Cena, Randy Orton, and all the others, Undertaker and Kane, just like Braun Strowman, you will be humbled. And God, the one true God, will send his warrior down to expose you for the false God that you are.